Came Matthews, FridayNightGlory.com with McKinney head coach, Coach Watson, and hard-fought 54-47 win here. I thought the key in the game was that you guys defensively, after that first quarter, you got after them pretty good, and I said it had to be pretty rewarding for you.
It was. I mean, they're just so good. They shoot it well. They shoot it well from multiple positions. I mean, you gotta respect every kid that catches it beyond the arc when you play them. They run good action. They're going to high-low you to death in the half court. They're very patient. So we had a pretty tall task on our hands. And in the first quarter, they came out. I think they hit 5 threes in the first quarter. I think they had 7 at the half. And, we felt pretty good, all things considered, to only be down 3 with them shooting the ball as well as they did. In the second half, we tried to, turn up the pressure a little bit, took the lead, got it up to 7 at one point, and then we lost Scully in transition twice, and he just absolutely, and he made us pay for it. And we kind of knew he would if we ever did lose him. They just do such a good job, and it was a heck of a win. I thought 2 great high school teams going at it, and fortunately for us, our kids did enough good things, made enough good big plays to get it done. I couldn't be more proud of a group of kids.
And I thought that was huge for you guys was the help side and the backside defense on their post players down there. You got a few turnovers down there at the end that were huge.
We did. We blew a couple of assignments in the third quarter where there was 0 help side, but for the most part, I think more times than not, we were trying to protect against the lob over the top. When it got reversed back up top, I thought we did a decent job sitting on them and trying to make that entry tough from up top. But again, they're just so patient. I mean, they'll just keep turning it until they get what they want. And to our credit, we didn't do anything stupid, and we just kind of stuck to what we had planned on doing. And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I thought their length was a little bit of an issue there because they're much taller than you guys. But you gotta like the moxie and the desire for you guys a bit on that backside.
I tell you, I do. And that was the other big thing that we were so worried about is. We've been pretty good with our first shot defense this year. Our challenge with our lack of size is always, hey, getting them blocked out, make sure we limit them to one shot. Because a lot of times your second shot defense is going to be something right at the rim, or it's going to be a kick out 3 to a good shooter. That's tougher to guard. So we got to make sure we do a good job, getting people blocked out after that first shot. And I thought we came up with some big rebounds. We weren't perfect. And we made enough winning plays on the offensive end. They tied it up. We were patient. EJ got to the rim, finished, got us a 2-point lead, and then we kind of executed down the stretch and closed it out. I was really, really proud of our guys.
And you've got to be really proud of your bunch hitting those big free throws. I mean, 1-and-1s, knocking those 4-4, down the stretch, 5 out of 6 down the stretch. I mean, that wins ball games.
Absolutely. It also loses ball games, and we've been on both sides of that. So, and tonight we needed it. We spent a lot of time doing that in practice, and the guys understand the value of it. You see it at so many levels of basketball games that are won and lost at that free throw line, and our guys came through for us tonight.
And I really thought Andrew Pitts played a great game defensively out here tonight. I mean, that guy, for a sophomore, that was huge for him.
He's a playmaker. He is such a competitor. He's got great instincts, and he really plays beyond his years. It's amazing. None of this phases him. He just eats it up, and he's just it's a luxury, when we got some good seniors, but then you got some kids like him and Dominic and Michael and all those guys, and Aaron Brown hit some big shots tonight for us. So, Pitts is he's a playmaker. He makes plays on both ends of the floor, and he came up huge tonight.
And be remiss not to ask you about, obviously E.J. Clark. You look up and this guy averages 28 points a game, and I call it the quietest 28 that anybody ever scores. You just look at the box score and there's 30, there's 28, and you go, where did it come from? It's only 12 shots. Yeah. Again, he gets 30 tonight. You needed every one of them.
It sometimes it is kind of quiet, but believe me, we don't take it for granted. It's he's an unbelievable player and scores it. We've had some dudes that could score it here, and we haven't had one like him. And because he can just go get it, and when he's on, it's fun because it makes what I do a whole lot easier. he covers up for a lot of my shortcomings. So do my assistants. So, believe me, I'm being carried here. So, but so proud of our kids and my assistant coaches, and just a great win for our school.
Well, hey, Coach, we appreciate you giving us a couple minutes here. Go enjoy it with your team. Go enjoy it with your staff. Thanks a lot for FridayNightGlory.com.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.